Hey guys, welcome back to another video, and today I won't be showing a trap exactly, but just a game that I saw in the Vienna game, and I just found it very interesting, this idea. And it's a very short game, it's about 8 to 9 moves, but it's really fun to watch. So it went like white pawn to e4, and I kind of forgot the name of it, but I will be putting it in the title, and you will be able to see it in the title, the game. So it was e4, e5, and knight to c3, which basically shows the beginning of the Vienna game. And here you have knight to f6. Now usually Vienna can be played in two ways. White always can opt for the move g3, knight e2, bishop g2 variation, so you see this move a lot quite often. But the main variation is bishop to c4, which is what was played in this game. Now, usually in any type of position, not exactly in the bishop c4 variation, you see this type of setup like when white plays something like knight to f3. You see bishop to c4 and a bishop to c5, and after, let's say, so you have knight to f6 first, knight to c6, and after bishop to c4 you always see this move bishop to c5, and like white takes on e5, and obviously bishop to f2 happens, but sometimes black doesn't see it and takes, and then you have the move d4. So it's a similar idea here, but black's trying to do it from his side, but it fails miserably in the game, as you'll see. And we have knight to f6, and here we have bishop to c4. And obviously, if black wants to play sensible, then he will continue his normal development, which is bishop to c5 or knight to c6. But if black tries to act cheeky with knight takes e4, you can always go bishop takes f7, and this is the trap. Like, it's not exactly a trap, it just breaks black's castle, and but that's not it. So this kind of position is really good for white, but that's really not it, because here you're actually threatening this move queen to h5, and if black goes g6, you take queen takes e5, and then you're a pawn up. So black's idea here is to play knight to c6, and he thinks he's safe in this position. Well, in theory, he is kind of safe in this position. After queen to f3 check, black actually has a lot of options, right? And that's the reason why I won't call this a trap exactly, because only about, I'd say, one variation makes black lose. But let me just get a move like let's say king to e6 out of the way, because you won't see this move quite often. I don't think anybody plays king to e6. So what are your other options with black? So you have king to e8, which is one of the options. You have king to e7 as another option, but obviously I won't recommend that, because immediately d3 and any threat of bishop to g5 is kind of losing tempo for black. So technically you just have two options. You can either go king to g8, after queen to f3 you can go king to g8, or you can go king to e8. And after king to e8, I think the move I suggest is just play something like c4. Kind of avoids d5, and you have a decent position, and black can't play something like knight to d4 because of queen to h5 check. He's kind of getting in trouble with his king here. He's moving his king a lot, so not the case. But the main move I wanted to show you all is the blunder king to g8. Now, why is this bad? Well, it's because you cannot stop. Now, you're either going to get checkmated or you're going to lose your queen. So the move played by white here is knight to g5. And it threatens two things. A, it threatens direct queen to f7 checkmate. What it does is also opens up a diagonal for white on d5. And this is another checkmate. So even if black takes, there is a checkmate on d4, d5, and unfortunately black cannot stop this, because he'll either stop the f7 checkmate or the d5 checkmate, and the only way to stop both of them is to either play queen to e7 or queen to e8. Both of them unfortunately lose it, because after queen to d5, the only move that saves them from checkmate is queen to e6, and after takes something like, let's say, queen to e4. White's position obviously is better. He's a queen up for a piece, and that's literally the game. And actually, in the game that was played after the move knight to g5, black just resigned, because it's kind of a double attack, threatening mates from two areas. So anyways, guys, that was the game, and if you all did enjoy the video, do hit the like button, subscribe, and if you have any kind of suggestions for any future videos, do write it down in the comment section. And if you are enjoying the videos and you have been watching it for a while, it would really mean a lot if you guys subscribed again, and I'll see you all in the next one. Thanks for watching again.